welcome, welcome. As you can see, we have a super full panel tonight. Squad members everywhere. This is as many as we could get on the screen at once. So welcome. We have some first timers. We have some people that haven't been on in quite some time. So let me just introduce them. We have Jacob, aka Weeb Daddy from the Meet the Weeb family channel. I'm sure you know their manga hauls and everything. They're quite famous on the manga tubes. We also have Maeve from Maeve Ever Manga.
Yeah,
I got that right. She also posts manga content on her Instagram and her YouTube channel, so go check her out. We also have Bo from, what is your
name? Right now it's Bo Knows. It's rebrand. Currently going through a rebrand, but I gotta say that intro, I kind of want like 5 more minutes of that. That was
right. Well, you'll get
I told you it was a bomb. I told you.
I told you you're gonna like it. We also have returning squad member Manga Sloth. You should know him. He's the big guy on the channel right now.
Yo, what up?
We have Christy. She's been out for a while. She's back. She also has a YouTube channel and an Instagram. We have Kat. She's our, I don't know, you've been here like since we started, I feel like. So
yeah, I never leave.
She's always on. Same as Bazaar. They both have YouTube channel, Instagram. I will have all their links in the description below. And if I don't, you guys yell at me and I will get them in there. I've been terrible about that. I'm sorry. We also have Chloe. She updates her Instagram all the time. And May, she has a new account because she got hacked. So go check out her new account. It is Hey Ginger Manga without the E and the end of the manga. So I got that wrong in my Instagram stories today. So I think that's everybody. I'm super stoked that we have a full house tonight. And tonight we are reading manga with a green cover or green spine or anything with green on it. Some of us didn't because that was kind of hard. I picked out mine later today because I had no idea. But let me go to the comments before we do that. We go over what we got. Hi, Hfield.
Hi.
Hi. Almost got just choked on my drink. That many people. I know, right? Hfield is guys, I'm sorry. I'm like sick, so like if words just escape me, I blame my fever and sickness. I have like a fever of 101, 102.
Oh my god.
I'm not making sense.
Are you gonna be okay?
So, call 911 if I just disappear, okay? No. He's been in the chat for forever. He's one of our, what is the word I'm trying to say? Come on, help me out.
One of our OGs.
Founding,
yeah.
There we go.
Charter member, maybe.
Exactly, yeah. So, hi, Sue. Sue is also one of our squad members. Hi, yeah. I'm sorry, Tony, if you tried to get in. We are maxed out on people, so I don't know if you tried that or not. Hi, cool gamer. Number one yapper. Number one yapper. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Perfect. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So green cover. How many of you found one?
I found one.
We all found one?
I have a red cover right here. No.
Awesome. All right. Let's go around and show us what you're going to be reading tonight and, anything else you want to plug about your channel or anything exciting you got coming up. Feel free to, bring that up as well.
You just want to start with me since I'm adjacent to you, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So for everyone who doesn't know me, my name is Jacob, aka Daddy Weeb. I run a YouTube channel called Meet the Weeb Family. I do it with my wife and my daughter. We mostly just do hauls now because that's all anyone really watches. But within our hauls, we also do reviews of individual manga, and we just discuss topics going on in the manga community. I like to say that we're basically a visual podcast. So we're long format. You know, most of our videos are easily an hour because I don't shut the hell up half the time. But
that's part of the charm.
Yeah. But as for tonight, I feel like I'm cheating ever so slightly. So I picked Evergreen to read. So it's not the greenest of covers, but we got some green on the spine. Green is in the name. The font is green, so I feel okay about it. But I'm reading this because I picked up Golden Time, and this is by the same mangaka. So I figured, hey, now's a good time to read it. There you go. I'll shut up now.
You found a
I like
loophole.
want to
It's
clap.
green.
Like, yay!
Yeah, that was great. What do you got tonight, Maeve?
So I'm Maeve. I have 2 channels. I have a manga channel. I do Sunday sprints with Bazaar, who is below me, and we talk manga. We've started doing like top 5s on Sundays, where we just do top 5 manga stuff. And I picked 2 different green covers. So I have Lisa Lodge and The Witch's Forest. This is by the same creator of Fruits Basket. It has a green spine and a green cover. And then also I found Fairy Tale Battle Royale Volume 4. I never read Volume 4 because this is when they stopped printing it. And I was mad that they stopped printing it, but it is also very green. So I'm like, I have 2 green ones that I'm going to read that I need to read. So yeah, those are mine.
Awesome. Nice. Cool. How about you, Bo?
Well, for me, I tend to go for what everybody's talking about, and I take everybody's word for it and go from there. So I went ahead and got Fighting for Tomorrow. I'm going in blind. I have no idea what it's about except for what I've read from the back. Kind of reminds me of a synopsis for Rocky a little bit. So interested in finding out what's going on in this one. I think my channel, again, I've kind of abandoned it. Coming back, trying to figure out what makes me happy, because you have those moments where you don't really know what you want to do, and you start working on something. It's like, I don't like that. I'm not going to put it out unless I really like what I'm seeing. So
yeah, I think we can all attest to that. Yep. But yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
What's up, Sloth? What do you got tonight to read?
Hey, I'm the Manga Sloth. If you know me or know anything about me, I make bad videos, so go watch everybody else here. They're better than me.
Well, you make good videos.
You fell off.
Though, stop in on April 1st. I have a video that will, let's just say, farm dislikes.
Oh my
So-
god.
Ooh, I like that.
Wait.
That sounds fun.
It will be the most disliked video I've ever made.
Oh my god.
Exciting.
I'm finishing. I can't see very well. Bear with me. I am finishing JoJo's Part 6.
Nice.
Getting ready for Stone Ocean coming up. So, you know, JoJo's kicks butt. So
Nice.
It's green. It was the only green thing I could find.
It is very green.
That works. If it's green, it ships, right? All right.
Yep.
Christy, what do you got?
Hey there, I'm Christy. For those of y'all that don't know, I have my channel is a Nerdy Book Life. I talk about manga and books on there. I took a break for a good while just because 1, I got married last year, and 2, I just
Yay, congratulations.
thank you. Congratulations. And 2, I don't know, I wasn't really there mentally, but I started it back up again in February, and I brought back my Manga Madness readathon that I do in March, kind of like March Madness, but it's Manga Madness. So I'm currently doing that this week. But I don't know if these really count, but they have green on them. I have A Cat from Our World and The Forgotten Witch.
Oh, totally works. Look at that green.
Yeah,
That's a lot of green.
I have Hi, I'm a Witch, and my crush wants me to make a love potion because it does kind of have green on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
love
does.
that one.
So
Totally.
that one definitely does.
That's
too.
pretty.
Either one of these. So, but yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Those are good. What you got, Kat?
Okay, so yeah, channel is the same as my name. We all know that, so I won't stay long on that part. So I've got, now you're just gonna have to trust me that it's green, because it is green, because I, won't be showing you.
Yeah.
Look it up
Just trust me.
You're gonna have to
So
see
I've
it.
got, So I've got Die Dark 7, which is black and green. Got some green dead bodies and stuff on the front cover, so that's fantastic.
I can
And then
verify
I've
it's
got
green.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Let me Google it.
awesome. And I also got Land of the Lustrous Volume 4, which is also green. And yeah,
Yes.
Sweet.
so those are my two.
And with heat.
Yeah, it's good times over here.
Bizarre, what you got tonight?
Yeah, sorry I've been on mute. My dogs are going crazy, but I'm kind of cheating. It's mostly white, but it does have green in the angel wings.
It works.
Ado,
Wow.
Ado Volume 4. My TBR is out of control, and I want to read so much. And this was the only thing that was green. So if I picked something else green, I would have felt bad. That was more green, so that's why I came up with this. So hopefully,
Hey, that's a Weeby award-winning title.
Oh,
Ooh.
What was it for last year, or is it coming up?
It was the silver Weeby for 2024.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Mhm.
You need to start making print some stickers and start going to like stores. And,
Listen. I intro every single Weeby Awards with, "Hey Kodansha, hey Shueisha, you can print this on your books. I won't ask for any money. It's fine." I think I even called for all of my subs to go to Wikipedia and like edit all the things and put it under awards.
oh my god!
I don't know if anyone's done it yet.
I was
but,
gonna say we need to check on
should.
that. Chat,
Yeah.
you guys need to check on that for us.
And put it above the Eisner. I don't know what the people at the Eisner Award are thinking, but my award is way more prestigious,
yes.
and it's time it gets the respect it deserves. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Tell him.
All right, Chloe? We're at Chloe,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to try the Apothecary Diaries. I've had this on my shelf for a while, so I was like, it says it's a detective mystery, and I was like, it looks good. I was like, I'm gonna finally do it.
Yay!
I'm
Yes.
super excited.
I'm so proud of you.
I've had it on my shelf for ages.
Where is?
Hey, don't feel bad, Chloe. I've still yet to read that one too, and I really need
I have
to.
not read it.
All right.
Right?
Don't you get on
Great
Christmas
They're
or read
staring
it?
at me from the shelf.
I just want to say Volume 13 is my favorite. That's all I'm going to say.
Ooh, got a ways to go then.
May, what do you got tonight?
Hi everybody, I'm May. My original account was Hey Ginger Manga. It got hacked, so I'm slowly populating in my new account Hey Ginger Manga. And the volume I have today is The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All, Volume 2, also known as the Green Yuri. So I thought
That is very green.
Yeah, definitely green.
You check the
green on the inside,
box.
green on the outside.
It would, Hfield. It would. And I would allow it if somebody was reading that tonight just because frogs are green. Let's see. Tony is reading Kino's Journey. Hopefully, I don't hate it. Well, if you do, don't tell Pippa about it, okay? Who loves that one? All right. Anyone in the chat? Hfield. Yeah, you said what you're reading. Anyone else? Sue, are you reading?
They asked, does blue-green count?
Oh, yeah. Sue asked that. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Just
You mean
one.
you're not-
Good one.
Oh, we need to see the hexadecimal code. We need to see the blue value.
Yeah, right?
What was
If
that
it's
number?
more blue than green,
Yeah.
no,
okay.
out of here.
I feel like that's more green than blue. I feel like that's more green than blue.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Actually
For
picked
sure.
up Spy Family again. It's been a while. I felt like I was getting tired of it, but I started coming back to it. I like instantly fell in love with it again. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue.
I think
it.
my favorite volume was the one with the dog on front. I forget what his name is.
Fawn.
That was
Yeah.
on. That's right.
I don't even
You
read
know-
it.
You know, Bo, I'm really looking forward to your thoughts on tomorrow's Joe. Because you're right, it's basically manga Rocky, but my only experience with it is like the anime movie from like the 70s, and that is the most low-key BL manga or anime I have seen.
Oh my
And
God.
do you guys remember that Inuyasha promo from Adult Swim where it was just
Yeah.
Inuyasha Kagome? Like
Yes.
the anime
Oh.
for tomorrow's Joe is just Joe Rikishi, Joe Rikishi.
Yeah, that was a '90s thing. It was like every '90s anime did that. Like,
Yeah.
I half expected Joe and Riki Ishii to start making out in the ring at their final bout. Like, so
Well, maybe they should have.
maybe that's in the manga. I don't know.
Who was
Like,
the top? I mean.
so I'm going to be curious on those thoughts.
All right.
cool. Do we have anything we want to talk about, or do we want to start our first sprint? We're only 16 minutes in. Usually we're about an hour in, and we're like, oh yeah, we should read.
I try not to get y'all sidetracked, but yeah. I'm like, I'll be good.
I think everyone's being extra polite because no one wants to talk over each
Yeah,
other. So
everyone's
we're
very
nice to be so nice and calm.
Hey, listen, I could talk the whole 2-hour stream or whatever. I'm just trying to give everyone else a chance.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be all nice and polite.
I
And,
can always meet you from this end, so don't
Raise my
worry.
hand.
Actually, I'll throw some nonsense out here to talk about if y'all want. So,
Go for it.
As everyone knows, I've been eating a lot of crow and really enjoying Initial D, right? Like I thought that this manga was gonna suck so bad, and then it ended up winning a Weeby Award this year. And so like I talk about it with my coworkers at work because like they're kind of into motorsports a little bit, and I'm like, bro, you got to read this manga about like motorsports and all this. And then I had a coworker be like, he's like, oh well, what do you think of the Fast and Furious movies? And I'm like, I haven't seen the first one since the Bush administration, so I don't know. So he convinced me to buy it. So I ended up picking up the Blu-ray at Half Price Books. I watched it Thursday afternoon because I was off at work because Mommy Weeb had a medical procedure done. And so I was watching it, and I'm just thinking this whole time, this movie is ass. Like, and I was trying to analyze like, why is it so bad compared to Initial D, right? And I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's the high school drama that makes Initial D interesting, right? So
Interesting.
I'm gonna do some real very mild spoilers for both Fast and the Furious and Initial D. So I apologize. Very minor spoilers. Okay, so check it out. In Fast and the Furious, Paul Walker gets his Mitsubishi Eclipse like shot up by a bunch of like wannabe Yakuza blowhards, and he's an undercover cop, so he doesn't care. He didn't pay money for that car. That's all government money, right? And then he gets government money to buy his Supra, and then that's where you get the iconic line of, "Oh, it's a 2JZ." Ah, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, go away. Whereas in Initial D, when Takumi blows the motor in his AE86, he's like crying. He's like telling his dad, like, "Oh man, I've worked all summer. I'll fix the car. I'll do this." Like he's got skin in the game. And why did he blow up his motor? Because he had girl problems, and instead of like dealing with his girl problems like a man and facing his feelings, he's like, "I'm going to go race some asshole on this mountain," and then he blows up his motor. Right? So it's the high school hijinks that makes Initial D good, and Fast and the Furious doesn't have it. They're leaning way too hard on Vin Diesel's physique, and that's why that movie sucks. To be honest.
You can only stare at him for
That's a good analysis.
All right, I'll shut up now and let other people talk. My bad.
No, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good segue.
I'll never watch that Fast and Furious. I'll never probably read Initial D, but it was good. It was a good analysis.
I didn't think I would like Initial D, and I'm just like num 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 every time I get a new volume.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And I see Tony talking smack in the chat.
Yeah, I feel the same way about
Tony.
I feel the same way about Shoujo.
What do you mean that it's irresponsible for a 43-year-old to be racing a Cybertruck on the streets of Indianapolis? I don't know what's so wrong about that.
Oh man.
You've been demoted, Bo. Get down here.
no!
That didn't take long.
Yeah. The new record, actually.
Yeah. Oh, dang, I forgot to bring the graphic up because I didn't know you were going to be on tonight. I have something for you. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
Yep, I'll have to do that during the break time. Well, I remember watching shoot. Guys, see the movie you're just talking about. The car
Fast and
one.
Furious?
Fast and
Fast and
Furious. I
Furious.
remember watching that a long time ago and thought it was dumb. So
Yeah.
I don't think I watched any of the other ones unless I was forced.
Yeah. It's funny. I mean, the first one was all right. Then the third one was actually pretty decent. I mean, I thought I liked it. Then after that, I was like, man, this just is getting too. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I guess can you say fan service? I don't know.
Man service.
Man service?
Okay, is that a thing now?
That's a good one.
Here, I can start writing that down and make that a thing. Man service.
All right. Well, let's see. What are we in? 21. That's not too bad. Shall we go into our first sprint?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
down.
let's do it.
I'm down.
Let's bring the kitty cat up here.
Kitty. Oh, I missed the kitty.
Here we go. We got the kitty up
Still
here.
jump out of nowhere.
What's that?
Does it still jump out of nowhere and just like scare the
Yeah,
hell out of everybody?
it meows. For our YouTube
Yeah, it does. It
meows,
does. Yeah.
So don't be afraid. I'm not sure how loud it's going to be either. So, oh, guys, I'm reading this one. I always forget.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna read that one.
Never remind me.
I was so excited to jump into it.
But I feel like this is green. I
Yeah,
could be
for sure.
wrong.
It is green.
green.
Well, not yet.
Definitely green. You're
It is
good.
very
I'm
green.
colorblind, so I don't know.
So you haven't read that one yet? I thought you did.
I haven't. And
What the
I
heck,
found
Mark?
it. I'm like, oh my gosh. I haven't
It's
read this.
good.
Thank goodness I
You
didn't.
yeah.
I knew nothing to
Well,
do with
better
it.
late than never, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I think Volume 4 is coming out this month. Maybe next month.
Mine's supposed to get here today, but it never showed up. So
I got mine today. So it
Seen
did.
that
Yeah.
one everywhere. What's that about?
Oh, it's
Full Night?
about
Yeah.
it's about
It's a
this,
dystopian plants sci-fi thing.
yeah,
had
you
me
take
at
it away
dystopian.
because words are escaping me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to butt in right there.
Oh
But
no,
yeah,
you're
there's-
good.
So the sun has been blocked out by black clouds like for years and years. So people are having trouble like breathing because they can't get sunlight at night, and the plants have been dying. So they figured out a way to turn people into plants, and it's called transfloration. And you get like a large sum of money for doing it because you basically die and turn into a plant. And this guy does it because he needs money, and he learns that he can actually talk to the people that have been turned into plants. So it's like a big asset for people. And he starts
Yeah.
working for the government for it.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah,
very cool.
really cool.
And then things
really
go from bad from worse though. From
Yeah.
bad to worse. Yeah. Yeah.
He has
Things
a
start
terrible
happening.
life. Let's say that.
Yeah, it kind of
And
has
some
like
of the
a
plants aren't happy.
background to it too,
Yeah.
like with the
It also
mom and
seems-
everything.
There also seems to be something going on with like behind the scenes when it comes to the gut people who are doing the surgery for the transfloration. That maybe
Yeah.
not everything's up on the up and up.
In a dystopian tale? No.
You know, right?
Never.
No, everyone has good intentions.
Yeah.
I got to be
Don't
real.
mislead you.
This just sounds like the sequel to Hell's Paradise. Like, I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's totally different vibe though.
Oh, yeah.
Maeve shaking her head.
Like no,
It's totally different. I just reread Hell's Paradise. And
Yeah, no, it's different.
is it Fool Night or Fool's Night?
fool.
I always
Full
say-
night, like
Yeah.
night, right?
It's definitely different because it's like Hell's Paradise is very like traditional time, and this is like dystopian future. It's very
Plus,
city and
Yeah.
Well, I-
Plus, Hell's Paradise is more like a battle shonen, where
Yeah.
Fool's Night is not.
It could be
It's more like a
cyberpunk,
drama.
yeah.
psychological.
Yeah.
It's like psychological thriller.
It's a lot more
Listen,
depressing.
listen. That was
Pretty
just
sane and read it.
That was just meant to be a joke because people turn into plants in Hell's Paradise. It's okay.
Hey, it's still hey,
That's
hey,
very
two dots make a
specific.
line. There's plants in there, plants in there.
It's plants.
Plants are the same.
It's a theme.
People and
Someone
plants,
else
plants
has
and people.
plants.
I don't think we're appreciating Manga Sloth enough. I mean, he dressed out like he came out dressed in the
For
nines.
real.
Did he do his makeup? Like you said?
He did.
You have to give the people what they want, man.
Yeah.
On that note, Fold Night is kind of like my kitchen because I have 2 succulents.
I have one.
Little
My house
cactuses,
is
they're
more like a
cute.
plant hospice where plants come to die. So, I have a
Aw.
black thumb, everybody. So it's kind of like full night.
What was it?
Tony likes your shirt, Sloth.
Oh,
Oh, it's
let's see the
Power
shirt.
Band 5000?
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. Let's read.
Do it.
All right. How'd it go?
Good.
Good.
Well, Bizarre had to go to work, and Tony popped in here.
Yay!
All right. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Oh, Christina. Guess I'll be reading From Far Away digitally. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is
Green.
definitely green.
Nice.
Ooh,
I missed something?
interesting.
Oh. Yeah. Partway through. Okay. Goes to the lady. I know Bizarre
Sounds
read that one. Yeah. The cover's really cool in that one.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, nice.
Cool. All right. Did anyone finish?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I
Did I?
Bo, you didn't finish that?
I don't think I'll be reading this whole thing this week.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I finished a chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finished, I think, 2 chapters. I was playing travel agent to my husband who's in Japan right now. He's like, where should I go today? I'm like, I don't know.
You put a camera on him. I want to see what he sees.
I know, right? I'm like, I'm so jealous. Don't talk to me.
Totally jelly on that one.
Yeah. He went to go see the Godzilla head in Shinjuku, I think it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in Shinjuku at the Toe. Was it? It's at a movie theater, I believe.
Yeah.
In Shinjuku, or is it
Yeah.
Harajuku? I think it is in Shinjuku.
I think it is Shinjuku.
I have a picture of it. I went and saw it like when I was there over the summer, but
Yeah.
I forget exactly where. Yeah.
I didn't
Save
explore that
day.
area very much.
Yeah, we're gonna save to go hit that up next time or next vacation. Try to go into Vegas.
I'll tell you where you should tell your husband to go. He needs to go to Pontacho Alley in Kyoto. Like that place is just gorgeous. It's just an alley, and there's like a stream that runs through it, and there's like all these bridges, and that's why it's called Pontacho, because it comes from the Portuguese word for bridge or whatever.
Oh.
But like it's just an alley full of like izakaya restaurants, and like just the architecture and the vibes are amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a ways away from where he's at. I think that would
probably.
take. Yeah, it would take all the way. Probably like one of the.
They won't mind him going out that far, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's only got a day.
What's AWOL mean?
Yeah. But no. I told him to go to Asakusa. I'm like, go there. It's so cool. He's like, nah, I'm going to see the Godzilla head. I'm like, all right. So why'd you even ask me? Anyways. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but does anyone remember names of people? Like what they're reading?
I have to like read several volumes in to remember people's names.
Yeah.
I have to flip through it and kind of remind myself.
I couldn't name them, but I know when I start reading again, then I remember who they are. Like I don't need to like look at who they are, like the character portrayals or whatever, portraits. But yeah, but then after I'm done, I'm like, who? I wouldn't be able to name them. I'd forget.
Yeah.
I memorize them if I have to do a video, but other than that, if I don't remember your name, you weren't worthy of being remembered. I guess.
I'm with Bo. If the character sucks, like I don't care to remember their name. It's fine.
I guess it also depends on how long you've been reading a series as well.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while, then I kind of remember, but a lot of times I have to like go back and look up people's names when I'm writing a review for Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, like Yona the Dawn, I can remember pretty much everyone's name unless they're like a side character that we barely see. And then I'm like, who's that again?
Yeah, because Yona's so long, right? So you've had a long time with the series.
Yeah,
so
I've had a long
kind
time
of
with these people. So, yeah. 3 volumes, I think, at this point. But I don't know if it's just because their names are Japanese or if it's just because, like,
I think it's probably because it's Japanese. Because that I usually am really, really good with like remembering things like that, like details like that in regular books or whatever. But when it comes to like the manga, because they're just the Japanese are so unfamiliar. You don't really.
I
Yeah.
kind of wondered that. I'm like, is it because the names are Japanese and I just, they're not names you hear all the time, unless it's like Yuki or
Yeah.
that was like.
And
The
some of
last
them can
name
be
was
very
like
similar.
Myth or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of names that like end with Maru, and so there's like a bunch of like so they're very similar, and like it gets confusing. So
Also, kind of like how a lot of Japanese girl names end with "ko" for child.
Yeah.
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 Hanako, Sachiko, like Motoko.
Oh, yeah.
Like so many.
Ryoko.
Ryoko.
Yeah, Ryoko.
I'm bad with books
Well,
too,
the
though.
ko literally
I
means
read
child. So,
fantasy.
like a name like Hanako means like flower child, but like
Yeah.
Hippie. Wow.
what a lot of boy names end with Ske, Sanosuke, Sasuke, Ryosuke.
Yeah.
Like,
See, there's like very
okay.
similarities, and it'll be just changed like in the beginning, right? So then it's kind of hard for them because like there's some of them are really like similar to each other.
Mhm.
See, but then when I say that the characters in Free Ren and Fern it's annoying that their names are so similar. People think I'm crazy. Their names are almost the same, and they're two main characters. And
I have to think
that's
about that, but
ridiculous.
I guess you could say that.
Every time I say that, people think I'm crazy, but they're too similar.
They both start with F. That's too much.
And have an R and an E and an N.
Yeah, I don't think you're crazy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's the same name.
Great. Now that's the only thing we'll be able to see.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Tony.
You're welcome. I have to make everybody else's problem.
That wasn't
Sorry,
Tony.
was that a rant? Was
That's
that
her
a
alter ego hater.
Coming in.
There's nothing alter about it.
No, that's 100% Tony.
Yeah. No, that's just something I thought of when I saw the opening page. I'm like, who are these people again? And why can't I remember people's names?
Yeah.
Which one were you reading again, Mark?
Oh, Full Night. Yeah.
Okay.
I really do appreciate it when they have those intros in the beginning of a
Yeah, I
manga.
was just
Oh
about to
yeah,
say,
that's what that
yeah,
was.
like, oh, that's their name.
Actually, no, it's
like who they are and like a little snippet.
Right.
And then, like, what the story's about. I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Those are
It's been
so
months
helpful.
since the last volume,
They
so
are.
yes.
You know what's funny is y'all are talking about not remembering the characters' names, and I'm over here panicking because, like, okay, this is the first time I'm ever reading this, and it's a volume 1, so these are all new characters, and like I couldn't remember the main character's name as y'all were talking about. So like within the space of 2 minutes, I already forgot the dude's name.
Oh no.
I'm the same way. I can't remember anything.
Mine makes it easy for me by putting it as the title. Of the
Kino's
manga.
Journey.
Nice.
There you go. That's a cheat code.
Titular character hack, yeah.
Yeah.
I love Hermes from Kino's Journey. That was on our stream, me and Weeb Dad, when we were talking about our like favorite vehicles in manga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The motorcycle from Kino's Journey.
I know Strawberry Shoujo loves Kino's Journey. Loves
Yeah.
Kino's Journey. Yep.
It's one of her faves.
Mm.
There's lots of slice of life series that people love that I don't like because I'm a hater.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't like it right now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a pattern.
Is Kino's Journey a slice of life? I've never
It's
heard
like
of
one
it.
of those link slice of life, like Girls Last Tour, but not as dark so far anyway, or not as
dystopian.
It's very
it does
episodic.
seem
It is dystopian.
have to take place in the future, but not as.
Okay.
Girls Last Tour is very there's very few people left, so it's very desolate. And this doesn't seem quite as far as that, but it does feel similar.
Interesting.
Kino's is more like mystery slice of life dystopian rather than like a darker empty world or whatever. It's like each place that Kino goes, they have to like solve a mystery or like figure out what is going on in the new
Okay.
place that they're in. So
That sounds like something I would like.
I like it.
Yeah. I tend to like slice of life stuff too. Let's see. Started to go to work, but Tony's better.
Aw,
Don't say that, Bizarre. We like you both. Tony, get down there. No one's better than anyone. See, I'm a person. I watch a movie. I almost never remember the names, especially of an actor I know. I just call yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So, are we gonna go around and talk about like each one talk about it, or are we just gonna wing
If
it?
you want to talk about yours, you can. Or we can talk about whatever.
Yeah, I'm like itching to talk about mine, but if someone wants to go ahead,
Yeah, no,
okay.
you go ahead.
Go.
So like I said, I'm reading Evergreen, and if anyone who doesn't know, I've only read 1.5 chapters. Okay, so the plot synopsis is this goofy ass dude on the cover right here. He has like a ginormous scar on his chest from open heart surgery, and the chick on the cover is like on the swim team, and he's got a crush on her. But the thing is, like, he doesn't like having his shirt off around because he's so self-conscious about the scar. And it's been a while since a first volume of a manga has really spoken to me, and it has made me really relate to the character. So I'm going to get a little personal here, and I hope everyone's okay with it. If anyone is not familiar with me, how I look right now, here, let me stand up. How I look right now,
Luigi.
I look like a normal person, right? Go look at some of my original videos, okay? And see when I weighed 330 pounds, okay? I have a lot of empathy with this main character because I don't go to the pool, okay? Because I have body dysmorphia issues, and I can own it. It's fine. So I'm reading this guy freaking out because he likes the girl on the cover, and he's embarrassed to go out to the pool and chat with her, you know, because he's got this scar, and it's just making me really relate to my own issues with my body, and things like that. So it really resonated with me on this level, and I would have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that this is a shonen masquerading as a shoujo. You know, my whole shonen Joe trademark.
you do that.
So it's technically a shonen, but it's a romance. But this is the kind of romance that young boys need to read, and here's why. Okay, because I'm already like pre-reading this in my mind. Right, the girl likes him, and he's hung up on some superficial bullshit. Right, and it has taken me a long time in life, like up until like the past few years, to realize that whatever you're self-conscious about when it comes to your body or how you look, and you know, people that you like, don't make assumptions about it. Okay, like, yeah, you're self-conscious about your scar, and you're seeing the pretty girl, and you're like, oh my god, there's no way the pretty girl can like me because I have this one scar. And I'm like, homie, first of all, women
Slam goes the
women
manga.
do not care as much about looks as men do. This has been scientifically studied throughout, you know, tons of psychology papers. Okay, women just don't care about appearances at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all, but
Yeah,
like
maybe a little, just a little.
everyone's, you know, gonna be physically attracted to someone, right? But the women care way less about looks and that's superficial stuff. And the homies, the fellas, like, listen, guys, you got to get over your hangups, right? Like, just because a girl's pretty, like, it's almost like a form of misogyny, right? Like, don't just assume because the girl is pretty that, like, she's never
She's
gonna
shallow.
fall. Yeah, that she's shallow or that she's not gonna go for you. Like, look, shoot your shot. Like, be unapologetic. Because like, here's the thing. Like, let's say she does like you, and you're self-conscious about the scar. Where are you gonna hide it forever? Like, you're gonna see each other naked at some point if things go well. Okay, so you might as
Turn
well
the
just
lights
rip
off.
that. Yeah, so you might as well just rip that Band-Aid off right now. So this was an excellent first chapter. I related to it a lot. I think it's something that the thanks. I think it's something that the homies need to read. Okay, so there you go. That's about all I got to say for a chapter and a half worth. I'll shut up and let other people talk.
That's a good amount for a chapter and a half.
Yeah, thank you.
That was pretty good. Yeah, for a chapter and a
Yeah,
half. Dang.
Yeah.
Emotional, damn it.
You're saving
Love
it for
this.
me.
Follow up to that.
I love
Yeah,
the soundboard.
just so you know, Marg likes her like little sound effects, like just so
Yeah, I
you know
forgot
the
they were
movies
there.
know.
No, I need to do more of these sprint squads because I want my own graphic. Okay, Tony's got her
Yeah,
own. I need
same.
my own
Yeah.
graphic. Yeah.
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 That'll be
Chloe
really
and
annoying.
Tony and Bo have their own thing.
All right,
Yeah.
what do I need to do to trigger it?
Oh, you'll just have to wait and see.
It'll come
Well,
naturally.
you don't have
I'm
to, you don't
sure
have to be
it'll
crazy.
come up
Chloe
soon.
has one. Chloe has a loving it thing, so she's got her own little
Yeah.
sound effect as well.
Yeah.
So you gotta have a stick, is what it is.
Everything. I'm sorry, Bizarre. I don't read.
That's the person on the manga sprint.
Yeah. I
don't read.
Putting 8-0 down because I enjoyed binging 1 through 3 and don't remember what's happening from the wait. I'm going to let it finish first and then read it. Okay.
How many
There, I
volumes?
read
I think
it.
that's better that way.
How many volumes is that one?
There's 7
It's
out
still
right now.
ongoing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's ongoing.
Yeah.
Yes, there's 7 out right now in English.
Wow.
I don't know how many.
I didn't realize that there was that many.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! I only got one.
I think it's ongoing, so I think it's
It is.
yeah, it's an undefined amount of volumes.
Yeah.
But hey, it's
It
a
does.
Weeby Award winner, Weeby Award-winning series.
That's true.
I don't know about that. So it's high-rise invasion, right?
Listen. High-rise invasion. Had I been
Don't get 'em
reading
started.
it while during the Weebies, I would have taken away its Weeby Award. I would have personally gone to Wikipedia and stripped it of its Weeby. That's how terrible the
We
ending of
have a
High-Rise
new
Invasion.
category.
Yeah.
It says there's 16 volumes.
Used to be a Weeby Award.
Used to be. Stripped of the Weeby Award.
For shame.
God, I've never had a manga that I loved so much right in the last volume. And the last volume sucked so bad that I don't even know if I'll ever read the series again. And I loved it. I loved every volume up until that last one. It was such a
that's
heartbreak.
painful.
It is
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, I hate it when manga tanks after you put so much investment into it. All of a sudden it just tanks. Yeah, I've had that happen. It's no fun.
Like because I read most of it before I even joined Instagram, like in my private life, I would talk about it like the way I talk about Akira and Gunsmith Cats. Like I would just not shut up about this manga, and now it's dead to me. Like it's only there to talk about the worst endings in manga of ever.
High-rise invasion.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Actually, I think Maeve pre-dropped it. Like, I don't even think she read the first volume, and she was like, "Oh, Daddy Weeb checked out on this. I'm done. Not even going to
No,
try
so
it."
you were going on and on about how good it was, and you told me to pick it up. So I picked up the first omnibus, read it, loved it. But I don't collect things. Like, I'll get the first volume and be like, "This is great. I'm going to put it over here until the whole series is out. When the whole series is out, I'm going to buy the whole thing, binge the whole thing." So I had it like sitting there, read, liked it, waiting for it to end, and then when it ended, you had read it like as soon as it came out, and you were like, "No, worst ending ever!" And I was like, "Oh, unhaul." Like,
Yeah, unhaul.
I'm not even gonna read anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. So heartbroken.
Well, that's disappointing to hear. Because I got the recommendation from Maeve when she read the first one.
Oh no!
I watched her. She's like, read this one, and I read the first one, and the first omnibus, and I loved it. I haven't continued yet, but now I'm like, should I continue?
Womp
Mm.
Uh-oh. That's a
I
shame.
mean, somebody might like the ending, but I trust Reed's dad's opinion with endings, so.
Tony would
Yeah,
probably
I'm
like
sure-
it
He
then.
doesn't trust my opinions on manga.
She likes the endings of bad manga. Bad ending mangas.
No, I just
sure
don't care
there's-
that much. The ending
I'm
of a
sure
manga
there
really
is
cannot ruin it for
literally
me.
one person who likes the ending. I don't know who it is. It's probably like some kid in Malaysia. I don't know. There's one person that likes the ending. I've literally not talked to anyone who's liked the ending. Like pretty much everyone has read the whole thing has said, "Nah, the ending's crap." So
Oh.
Wouldn't know if I read it.
if I had to take my best guess, it's the classic. It's just like Dragon Ball Z. Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think the Boo saga is terrible and is trash. And I think that's because Akira Toriyama was done with Cell, and then for whatever reason, someone got in his ear and was like, "Hey, just do one more." You know, because Dragon Ball's hot. We want to sell
One more
more
game.
toys. Yeah, so he just
Yeah.
he just put something out there and it was garbage. And that's kind of the way High Rise Invasion is. Like they deal with the main antagonist and then he's just like, I got one more in me, and then he introduces the new bad guy, but of course you gotta put some BS out there to make him seem like more of a threat than the last guy, because you know the classic shonen escalation, and it just doesn't work because there's not enough time. You've already beaten the main person we thought was the end. Like, I don't know, it just ran out of steam.
I find that a lot of manga do that is if they're making a lot of money, they either just start dragging it out or they push past where it was supposed to end, and it's so bad because like it could have ended perfectly, a beginning, middle, end, and now it seems so off. It's not the same. Yeah.
Just go out on
It's a girlfriend, right, Mark?
What was that, Bo?
I said rent a girlfriend, right, Mark?
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, 25 volumes in, I'm like, I'm done. I'm so done.
I can't believe you lasted 25 volumes.
I know, a lot of people fell out before then. I'm like, no, it's still good. It's still good. And then some of the side characters got on my nerves so bad that I'm like, why are you here? He doesn't like you. Why are you here? Go away.
Reading, it's like the equivalent to staring at the sun.
Yeah.
And I was doing that well into 200s. It's like, I hate this thing, but I need to know how this ends. I know it's going to end horribly. I need to know how it
And instead it just keeps chasing its own tail, and it just never ends. And everything just resets. Yeah.
If I was paying for it, I'd be so upset.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just try to channel my inner Maeve, and if something is not speaking to me, it's going to the pile of shame because life's too short to read bad manga, and shelf space is too limited to keep manga you don't love. You know, so
exactly.
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree totally. It sucks when you have to like stop a series that you've like invested into because of the money, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's a trash bag, Bo's trash bag. Oh, can start a ball on fire.
When was that, H-Field? I'm not putting that up on the screen, but when was that? I probably would have, but I probably forgot about that part.
That's the least surprising comment about that series I've ever seen in my life.
Brother,
Oh my God.
Chloe, how are you liking your volume?
I am really liking it, and I don't know what took me so long.
I knew it.
I knew that was coming.
Yes. But yes, I'm really liking it, and I'm like, why did I leave this sitting on my shelf for so long?
Yeah.
Which one is it again?
You got 13 volumes.
Ah, yes, you're the rolled up part. Yeah.
I have the first few of them, and I got them like really cheap, and I was like, oh, I really want to read this. left it on the shelf.
As we do.
And I was like, I need a green cover, and I saw it on the shelf, and I was like, it is the day to try it.
Yeah.
What part did you get up to?
Chloe?
How far did you get into it?
I got let's see,
Halfway.
almost halfway.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, I've
You know,
heard it's good.
I think what's funny is we collect Apothecary's Diary, and I was actually the first person to like pick it up, and I think it was just influenced from Instagram. And I read the first volume, and I was like, "Eh, this is kind of okay, but it's this romance stuff. I don't want any part of it." And so,
Not really. The romance is like so small in it.
it's too much romance for me, Mark. It's too much.
See, I'm not the only one.
But so I told Mommy Weeb to read it because she's really into like period pieces and whatnot. And she loves it. Like she just picked up volume 13 today, which apparently is Mark's favorite now. So
She'll know. She'll know when she gets there.
I'm sure she will, and she'll tell me
I
all
love
about
frogs
it.
before, and I love them even more now.
I'm on 11. Hold on.
Listen, the only
I'm not gonna
relationship,
say anything else.
the only relationship I want in my manga is the love between a man and his car. Okay, that's the only romance I want to see.
You what?
The way Jesus intended.
Nice.
Oh shit.
So, anyone else want to share? I can't remember what everyone read either, so you guys have to.
No, I want to
me know,
hear
too.
Bo on Tomorrow's Joe,
yeah.
or
All
whatever
right,
they call it here. Yeah.
So
Ashita no Joe.
fighting for tomorrow, I guess is the title. Yeah, here we go.
Mhm.
The art. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in on this.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm typically used to, but
Very old school.
the vibe I'm getting from it is kind of like anybody ever watched the Spider-Man cartoon? Sorry, not Spider-Man, Superman cartoons from like the 40s. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid, and it kind of gives me that same vibe. I kind of was bored in the beginning, but because again, it has that old school cartoony kind of theme. But the main character Joe really comes alive, and the dude talks so much mess, and I'm like, I can identify with this guy. I'm liking him already.
He's a menace.
From an old man to a tiny girl, he's talking shit to everybody. I'm like, yes, okay, I got this, and he's putting boots of ass on some of these people. I'm like, all right, I can't remember anybody else's name, but Joe, I remember Joe's name. So I actually just like again those Superman cartoons from the 40s. I could watch them today and still be interested enough to watch them, and yeah, I'd still be entertained. And I think this is the feeling I'm going to get from this. So I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, I like the field of vintage manga. Like I love the horror vintage. Like the vibes are just like, yeah, that's my aesthetic right there.
Wow.
So I get it.
Have you read any of Osamu Tezuka, Bo?
Oh, I'm not
his
great at
actual works, not Pluto.
Oh no, maybe name off some other ones I might know.
Well, there's
Astro Boy.
There's a whole bunch of Astro
Ooh.
Boy is a good one, but he does a whole bunch of different
Princess Knight.
genres.
Mew or MW.
Oh, Takira Buddha. There's a bunch
Apollo's song, he did that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm
None of
blanking.
those.
I know there's other ones.
I'm just asking because his art style is similar to that.
Is
And
it?
it's kind of funny. For some reason, before I read Osamu Tezuka, I would think, oh, it's going to be a very serious thing. But he does really goofy stuff all the time. So reading that kind of felt like reading Osamu Tezuka. And the art style is a little similar. I'm sure it's just from the time period. But
Read Pluto. Pluto's really good.
Oh, Pluto's
halfway through
amazing.
that one.
Yeah.
There was a time where I couldn't find several volumes, so I stopped, and then I collected the whole thing, and I just haven't come back to it, so I'm gonna have to reread it.
I will
But
say if
Pluto.
you end up really enjoying Fighting for Tomorrow or Tomorrow's Joe, Ashita no Joe, whatever title people want to call it, check out this anime called Megalobox.
Yes.
It was
I need to watch
inspired
season
by
2.
Tomorrow's Joe's. Yeah.
Loved season 1. That one, the action was great, and the dialogue was. I was watching that thing end to end. I think the only problem I had with it was the intro. I think that was the only thing I just didn't like about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah.
Anyone else want to share?
I'm just going to respond to Hfield in the comments. Hfield, I don't know if you've read Ode to Kirihito, but if you liked Mew or MW, you might like Ode to Kirihito. It's kind of similar in tone, I guess. More of his like thriller stuff. Goro's okay.
Sorry, I didn't read the thing.
Yeah, the only Osamu ones I've read or started to read was the Book of Human Insects or something, but I dropped it. I didn't really like that one, which is weird. But I do want to pick up Mew though, or NW, because that one sounds interesting.
Hfield, you just got to make space, okay? It's worth it.
Yeah. They need bail money. Come on.
Parts.
I think it's multiples because it has a 1 on the front.
It's gonna be 8 of those. It's gonna be 8.
Damn, I don't think
I thought it was long.
My wife said I can't do another bookshelf, so that's gonna be problems.
It's gonna bankrupt me, is what it's gonna do, because Kodansha's crazy.
It don't work like that.
Oh yeah, is that the manga that's really expensive?
It's $60. It's insane.
I got it for 30 on Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't spend $60 on it. I know, they're insane.
Wait, that manga's $60. It's not even the leather-bound hardcover.
Listen. Yeah. I'm telling you, they scammed people. They made this announcement that was like, oh, it's gonna be oversized hardcover edition, $60. So you're all thinking, oh, it's gonna be the same as the deluxes that they do with Vinland Saga and stuff. And then they so I pre-ordered it, and then they released that. And I get that, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Not that I don't even like deluxe editions, but if you're gonna charge $60 and give me a damn deluxe edition,
right?
It better be fancy.
I agree with that.
Oh, who's Kitty?
It's not my cat. It's not the cat.
I'm in my office and I have the door shut. And for some, this is the only room in the house that they can't come in, because if they come in here, they climb on everything. My bookshelf, my desk,
the cat thing.
everything. And they knock stuff over, and one of my cats will scratch on my bookshelf, and I'm like, don't do that. And
they do.
So now, because they can't get in there, they sit at my door and they meow, and I'm just like, I'm like, go bother my husband. He's in the living room.
No, he sense your husband. You don't want them around. He sense it, and they're like, no.
Typical child behavior.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dad's sitting right there doing nothing. Mom's busy.
Yeah.
Who do you ask for a snack? Mom.
Yeah.
My kids will go past me and then go right to the mom. Like okay.
Well, speaking of cat,
Gary, how's it going?
If anyone's interested, I picked this one up.
Yeah, how you liking that?
A Cat from Our World and the Forgotten Witch, and it's kind of funny. I've laughed out loud a couple times, and I mean, look how big this cat gets. He's inside a house and he's humongous. This witch basically summoned what do they call it? I had it, and then summons a cat from Earth to her home. So it was originally a cat, and I think it's like some kind of demon that
demon kitty
or other. And he's just like being a normal cat, and she's like, "You don't do anything," and just like, I'm a cat. What do you expect? But
what's the age rating on that?
Do what?
What's the age rating on that?
It says teen, 13 plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I just really like cats, so.
Yeah, I'm looking for stuff for my kids. I'm like, oh, yeah.
My wife reads that one, and my understanding is it's just a normal house cat brought into a fantasy world. So it's not an oversized cat. It's a regular sized cat, but just in a world of small things, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it actually, has anyone seen the movie, what is it, Team America World Police, when they have the pumas and it's just like black house cats. Like that's what this manga reminds me of from what I hear about it.
Well, I love because like one part the cat like tries to rescue her being attacked, and he just like literally punches through the wall with this big paw. So all you see is this big paw coming out of nowhere.
Oh shoot!
But
Yeah, I
it's
think
cute.
the witch was supposed to, like, was expecting like something that would like protect her, and like some kind of like animal with like some kind of
Like a dragon or something.
yeah, something like
mythical beast.
exactly, something that could deal out some
Brings in
punishment.
a cat. Good choice.
The house cat.
The magic nose.
Yeah.
I love that in that the witch is like an old lady too. Like,
Yeah.
she's not like young or anything. Like she's an old
Oh,
lady.
interesting.
She summons the beast or whatever, and then it's just a giant house cat.
Yeah.
That's what she summons.
So cute.
Meow.
So cute.
Adorable.
Adorable.
What was the name of it again?
It's called, it's a really long title, A Cat from Our World and the Forgotten Witch.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's cute. I think you sold it to Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add to cart.
Yeah, add to cart.
Oh yeah. My girls are wanting to learn or read more of my stuff. I'm like, nah, there's you gotta get some time. So I'm just looking for stuff
But
that's
look at him rubbing against. It's so cute.
Cute.
Yeah, this is one of the things I like about the sprints is when everyone like picks up something I haven't heard of or like is new, and then you could talk about it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's always good to get some new ideas.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of manga recommendations all at once.
Right? Yeah.
Or a first impression kind of deal.
Yeah, and you also get someone's first impression of something if it's new, so it's like
Right.
All right. I think we've got time for one more sprint because we usually go for 2 hours.
Okay.
So we'll do one more sprint and get out of here. Well, if I can find all my stuff. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's do it.
all right.
It just finished. How'd it go?
Well, it was a very fast read. I can't believe I didn't finish it now.
How far did you get?
Let's see. Maybe almost a quarter.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty good, Dan.
Yeah.
It's like whenever I read on here, I always read more than I normally do. So,
well, that's good.
Well, I got in another solid chapter and a half.
Nice.
Well done.
You still liking it?
Oh, I'm loving this. Like, this dude is just like me for real. Okay, if I can use that meme, okay, so like I often talk about this a lot because I don't know, how do I want to like intro this? Okay, so like I think everyone here who's lived in the world recently knows about Andrew Tate. Like this isn't a surprise. Like this isn't a name out of nowhere, right?
I
So
wasn't
wait, let me
expecting
cook.
that name.
Let me cook for a second, okay?
all right.
This main character, and I made it a point to remember his name, Hotaka. Okay, I remembered his name now, but
He matters.
he's fat. He's got this crush on this girl, right? And he wants to talk to her, and like he just can't, right? Like I have been there before, right? Like I have been in a situation where like I'm interacting with a girl I'm crushing on, and like all that's going in my head is like, oh my God, pretty girl. Oh my God, pretty girl. Oh my God, pretty girl. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Right? So like I get it. Like I'm in the same headspace as him, but at the same time I'm like, homie, you're just trying to give her a towel, okay? Like surely you could stop being awkward for like 2 seconds and be like, hey, I have your towel by mistake. Here you go. Right. So like he's just giving me so much secondhand embarrassment, and like they're setting up the side character romances, you know, because it's not a good romance until everyone's paired off, because you've got the she's on the cover here. You got this nerdy chick right here. She's like the best friend in the manga club that the main character is in, and they're already setting it up that she's going to get together with the popular like ladies man guy, because they're doing the whole classic thing of like, oh, she's the only one that can handle his flirtation, and the way she handles it is by like smacking him and stuff like that, and he's constantly going around saying like, oh, she's the most uncute girl I've ever. And I'm like, homie, you might as well just be saying she's the most beautiful girl ever and I want to marry her right now, because that's what you're really saying, and everyone knows it except for you. But it's okay. No, like this is seriously really good. This is the type of romance kind of stuff that I like, where there's like a real conflict that the characters need to overcome. You know, as opposed to like, okay, I'm going to catch some hate here, and there's going to be haters, so it's fine. But something like Otakoi, like what's so cute about those couples? Oh, we like the same things. Do you want to go out? Oh, yes, cool. That happened in the first chapter. Great. Who cares? Whereas this, we got some body dysmorphia to get over. We've just got some in general like just general experience with women. Actually, let me go back. I'm so sorry. I brought up the whole Andrew Tate thing, and then I just completely forgot about it. So, okay. So here's what I'm saying. Okay, here's what I'm saying. Guys, like I relate to this guy because it's really difficult, you know, to be the person who wants to advance, your romantic intentions and things like this. And I think more boys need to read romance stories like this so they can see like, hey, other dudes struggle with this kind of thing, you don't have to listen to assholes like Andrew Tate who are just saying like, "Oh, women are bitches, and you just need to give them a sparkling water." You know, like no, you need to like, you just need to chill out. You need to realize we all have hang-ups. You know, a pretty girl can be into you. It's not like a setup, or she's not being mean. Like everything's gonna be fine. You know, just stop being such a loser. You know, stop taking those L's in life and get some self-confidence, and you're gonna be okay.
So stop
Sorry,
listening to that loser and stop being a loser. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for the day.
So there you go. There's life advice from Daddy Weep. Don't be a loser. Like go up
and stop listening to losers.
Go up confidently to the pretty girl and just be like, "Hey, here's your towel."
Be a normal person.
That's how I got my wife.
It's a whole.
It was a pretty good
Be a
towel.
normal person.
Just to explain, like that's a whole plot point. He accidentally steals her like swim towel. It's like a whole thing. Like, yeah.
Accidentally.
Powers of evil or what? No.
Listen. I would tell the whole story. I just don't want to give spoilers. Okay, I'm already spoiling Initial D and Fast and the Furious. Yeah. So I don't want to spoil Evergreen for everybody.
Was that the Taco Bell bell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay. So the message is: don't listen to that garbage human being. Read shoujo and live Moss.
I'll listen to half of that.
It's a shonen.
It is a shonen.
Oh shit!
Oh, man.
Yeah, funny.
Cool.
Do you have all 4
That
volumes?
one up now. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, I do have all 4 volumes. Yeah.
Oh, it's only 4
Is it
volumes.
still ongoing?
No, it's done in full.
Oh, it's old.
Oh, okay.
Ancient. No, it's not that old. It completed in 2015.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
But I thought it was like
read romance.
canceled or something.
Oh, really?
Or like went on hiatus. I don't remember though.
It's one of those 7 Seas titles that nobody knows about and nobody cares about, honestly. That's what it is. I have not heard anything in Evergreen since like 2017, 2018 Manga Tube, before we called it Manga Tube. That's the last time I heard about Evergreen, I think.
Yeah.
Daddy, we're bringing it back.
Actually, I think this, like, it's too early in the year to tell, but I think this is on track to win a Sweetie Weeby. You know,
Oh,
just saying.
Bring it back to the forefront.
Yeah. We're bringing it back. You know, that's kind of the problem with Manga Tube, Manga Gram, is it's all about the cult of the new. And like, there's a lot of great series out there. Like, I understand that you're 16 and your best friend just got you into Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, but there's other manga out there, okay? There's better manga out there even.
And it's just going by so fast too. Like they're just throwing series out and just on to the next. And I'm like, wait, I still want to pick up those ones. Like there's so many older ones that I can't even find anymore.
Yeah, and wait, can someone explain this to me? 7 Seas makes some very questionable decisions that I try to wrap my head around, right? So like, what was the one manga that they didn't want to reprint for the longest time? I think it was Bloom Into You. Like one of the most popular Yuri series of all time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
They've been reprinting that multiple times. Okay, they have reprinted that multiple times. I know there's a thing where people like they're not reprinting it. They were. It was during the pandemic.
Well, here let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. 7 Seas, at least at one point, had it on their website saying like, "Oh, we can't, keep all this stuff in print because we're a small publisher and you should buy it when you can," and blah blah blah.
They definitely have some. 100%. They definitely have some where they do that. But Bloom Into You is, just from what I've noticed, is one of their more popular titles, especially in the Yuri side of things.
They're claiming to be a small publisher.
Wait, can I actually
Like,
finish?
aren't they like?
This isn't even my point. Just let me cook for a second.
Sorry.
Ignore Bloom
I
of
was
the
in the
Ukes.
chat
That's a
first.
bad example. My bad. All right, just pick Lucifer and Biscuit Hammer,
There you
one
go.
that they didn't want to reprint forever. And on their website, they're just like, oh, well, we just can't keep all this in print because we're a small publisher. Then why don't you fucking explain why you did an omnibus for Do You Like Big Girls? Like, I feel like me and Otaku Mike were the only ones buying that, but apparently it deserved an Omni reprint. Like,
Oh
what
my
is up with
gosh.
that? What is up with that?
I don't know.
don't
I'm still
understand
upset that they won't reprint Soul Liquid Chambers. I want to read it so bad, and I can't find it anywhere unless I pay like $150 for the first volume. And it's only a 3-volume series. So just reprint it once. What I think Seven Seas does is that they just grab a bunch of titles to just like throw it at the wall, see what sticks, and then stop printing them, go right on to the next, and just like bam, bam, bam. And what the hell are they trying to claim that are small publisher? They're not like Smudge or whatever. They're like pretty big comparatively. They may not be this big, but they're well known. Most of my manga is Seven Seas. So,
No, I'm with
liars.
you. But can I interest you in an omnibus of Do You Like Big Girls? Because apparently that's the greatest selling manga in their portfolio.
I never
Overtaking
thought.
Demon Slayer.
I just want to
Yeah, I
make
don't know
it clear
where
I don't
I've
disagree
been.
with you because I've been asking for fucking Blue Giant Supreme for 4 years and they won't give it to me, and it's driving me absolutely insane, and I'm really upset
But did you
about
fill
it.
out their reader survey? That's
Every month. Every month.
Yeah.
And it worked
Sorry,
for
it's
Blue
Tony
Giant.
again.
It worked
Yeah.
for Blue Giant. I asked for Blue Giant and they licensed that one, and now I want the sequel, and they're like, no. I thought for sure.
I think
Okay,
the only
next month,
company.
everybody, we should
Bastard, and I've been
all.
asking for that one the whole time, like ever since I've read it, and they've been asking that question. They finally get that in print, so just keep at it, Tony. You'll get it. I'll help you. I have nothing else really I want to recommend or whatever. Get over here. I'll start
But
putting
how
that
would they
down on their little
license?
question sheet.
How would they license their 5 BLs a week if they license Blue Giant Supreme?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know, I think the only company with more questionable publishing decisions is Kodansha.
Oh, really?
Because Kodansha's over here sitting on Tokyo Revengers, one of the most popular manga in Japan. You have every weeb on the internet begging for English prints, and then what do? They license it to Seven Seas because I guess they're allergic to making their own money.
Wait, so which one's printing out the full colors?
Which full colors?
Yeah, they're doing
Tokyo Revengers.
full
It's still
color.
7 Seas.
Yeah.
Like deluxe editions?
So Seven Seas can keep printing. Like, okay, so we're gonna do regular, we're gonna do the omnibus, and now we're doing colored. Is that?
They didn't do the regular one.
Oh, okay, they
Just
didn't.
omnibus.
Okay.
No.
Still, I guess that's fine then.
Yeah. Me and like 3 other people.
We all need to coordinate with like Seven Seas and be like, okay, this month we are all voting for this manga.
Listen,
so they just
right?
get blasted with one specific manga,
gosh,
and then
yeah.
next month we'll do another manga and be like, okay, this month we're doing this one.
I like
so that everybody can get what they want.
Listen, I know that you can tell 7C series like how popular they are based on a lot of them get like one print run and they're like, we don't give a shit about it anymore, right? Blue Giant is always in stock, so either it sells so horribly that no one has bought it all, so it hasn't got out of print yet, or it's popular enough that they keep reprinting it. So then why wouldn't they release the sequel? I don't get it.
Well, what you don't understand, Tony, is that they're too busy coordinating for their super deluxe leather-bound edition of Do You Like Big Girls?
Yeah.
Not on the pre-order.
Mark, that was fast.
I have my own graphic.
It's too funny.
Anyway,
speaking of, actually, talking about recommendations, Maeve, remember the Magical Girl series you were talking about to me? I completely forget the name, and I've been wondering what that name is because I was going to look it up.
Which one?
The Magical Girl series 3-volume one. You recommended it to me.
Yes,
Rare?
It's
but
the
there
one
are a
that
lot of short magical girl ones.
Okay.
Plus the dark one. So there's like, okay, there's Maho Shoujo Madoka
There's a dark
Magica.
one. Yeah, the dark one.
That one
I
is
think you said it was a dark
there's
one.
multiple. There's multiple dark magical girl series that are short that I like.
3
So-
volumes. It's a 3-volume one.
This is 3 volumes. This is
There you
Maho
go. That
Shoujo.
must be it then.
This is the side one. There's a 2-volume one that I have also.
Or maybe it was 2 volumes.
This one.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one that you showed me. Okay, so that's Magical Girl what?
Raising Project.
Oh.
Raising Project. Perfect. Thank you. I was trying to figure
This
out.
is the one
could
that I
not
gave to
for the
Daddy
life of me
Beef that he didn't
remember.
read.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I read
Maho
a couple.
Shoujo Madoka
He's too busy
Magica is
reading
another
that
dark
big
one.
girl one manga.
Yeah. He's like, not enough titties. Not enough
Right?
Listen. All I'm
Yep.
going to say is, volleyball girls are like the hottest girls on the planet. It just is what it is. It's, you know.
All right, guys. If we don't have anything more to talk about on our manga, anyone else want to share? Yeah. How's Kino's journey?
Tony does.
Well, I was gonna say I finished this. It was fine.
Oh,
I'm gonna read the next one. I have one. Hey, it's fine. It's better than it sucked. It's fine. Like that's a good rating for me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that means I'm
but
gonna love it. What was it called again?
So, it's fine.
Ooh, I'm telling Pippa.
And then after I finished this, I read this, which is not a manga, but it is green.
Oh, that is green.
So this is
Interesting cover.
It's a real
a
book.
retelling of Carmilla, which if you don't know, is the Dracula book.
Oh, I know about.
I mean, the vampire.
I know about Carmilla.
So,
yep.
Also a romance, kind of. And they also have hang-ups. One of the hang-ups is one of them is a vampire, and the other hang-up is this lady's married. So, you know, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah, so I'm reading that.
Cool.
This was fine. There's no vampires in this, though, so what's the point?
Yeah, she's still her
There are
vampire.
robots. There are robots. So,
Oh,
kind of. There was one part with robots.
there was robots, but you didn't love it?
Well, the robots weren't the main focus. They weren't talking about the ethics of
no, they all
robots.
needed to be
The
robots,
robots were
Mark.
just a result of the
I'm
situation.
gonna
bad.
about a robot vampire.
A robot vampire. Oh my god, can you imagine? That'd be great.
Oh, that would
Robot
be
vampire.
so Tony's thing.
I might just die.
That's the tagline right there.
You know,
Yeah.
if you think about it, RoboCop is pretty close to a robot vampire because he is technically undead, right? He died, and then they brought him back to life with cybernetics, so he's kind of a vampire.
Wouldn't that be like a zombie?
That's more zombie.
Did we just come up with the manga?
Wait, doesn't Alucard from Helsing kind of have some robot thing going on? He's kind of like.
I don't think so, but maybe.
I gotta think back.
I think
I
he's just a
remember him doing
vampire.
weird- It was
I don't
we
think
just
he
need to
has
make
any
up our
robot
own.
stuff.
No robot stuff.
Maybe
I don't recall robot stuff, but maybe.
I think
Just
a
imagine
robot.
that she's read it. It was like it'd be great if he was a bit robot. Just cannoned it into her head.
He wasn't a robot, but he was doing weird things that seemed kind of machine-like. I don't know. No, he wasn't doing that.
I think he just had
fan.
dark magic. I don't know, but it's
Maybe.
been a minute since I've read that. Yeah.
I'm gonna find a picture and I'll show you guys after the stream what I'm talking about.
Wait, you're talking Helsing, right?
Yeah.
He turns into like a demon dog with a bajillion eyes.
Yeah. There's
Yes,
that.
but when he's doing, he does. I'll find them now.
And he like
And Mark is having a good time.
Good.
When did I read Helsing?
All right. Well, it's been super fun.
Yeah.
Tonight. Thank you, everybody. People appreciate the lack of rant That is true.
People liked it when I ran.
It was super fun tonight. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you everybody in the chat as well. We don't have a next date, but we'll talk about that afterwards to see when most of us are available. And Bo, you didn't mention Zom 100 whatsoever.
I struggled the entire stream.
Well, you
But
gotta
since you
say
bring it up,
something about it.
I actually looked at it and I'm actually considering picking up the next one.
Shut up, Bo. There you go.
That feels like a setup. Like Marg was just setting you up the whole time. And
I had to show up his
I
name.
had to walk into it. I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
he wanted his own little trademark. Well, now he's got one.
Exactly. He wanted one. He's got it.
Yeah, for it.
All right, guys. We will see you guys next time, and have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.